Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Neil and today you join me here in Train Simulator World 5 because we're looking at a brand new add-on that released 20 minutes ago. Yes. Now you may be thinking, well Mr. Neil, this isn't a new add-on because we already have the ScotRail 170. However, we have got a new DLC that brings us a West Midlands Class 170 and a Cross Country 170, which is very, very lovely. Now, you do have to pay, I believe, £12 for this add-on. However, I don't think you need any requirements. What on earth? Okay, so if you don't have the ScotRail route, the 5-circle, then I believe you will still get the 170. So it's basically a local add-on, even though we already have the 170. A bit like the DB1020 rail tour pack. That was in the Mid-to-Wildbarn route, but obviously it's a new loco. See what I mean? Now, in this variation, obviously, you get the East Midlands and Cross Country one, but you also get the 170/6 and the 170/5, which Cross Country is /5, West Midlands is /6. Now, you can tell how they're different is because they're, well, if you do 170, which is the class number, and this number here is either going to be 5 or 6. Now, the /6 is a 3-car variant, but the /5 is a 2-car variant, which is actually quite nice. I do prefer the /5 because I prefer shorter trains. Now, this is actually the first time we've seen a cross-country train in Train Simulator 5, because I believe they've just gotten back the licensing for cross-country. So does that mean we may get a Class 220 Voyager in Train Simulator 6? Or even a Class 221, who knows? Or potentially, if they, I think they might still have the East Midlands licensing. If they still have the East Midlands licensing, maybe we could get the 222. Who knows? But yeah, so as we can see, the livery on these are very good. We can see the weathering over here, and it's all just really nice. It is just a different livery, but it is very, very nice. And I know that the cabs and interiors are in fact different. So if I hop into the interior, new door opening sounds, I think. So if we hop in, obviously this one is green, and we can see it has like Coach C and all the coach numbers. It's a very lively green interior, and we have a new luggage area. So I mean, like, just picture this. Yes, you remember this? And now here is the cross-country one, which you can see it's purple, and the luggage area is at the end of the coaches, near the doors instead of the middle. And obviously I said it's like purple/reds, and it's a, I believe, yeah, so if you look in this one, you can just see over there, the interior is like a white kind of type of beige, but this one's like full-on beige. I think that's pretty nice. And obviously we don't have coach numbers anymore over here, and what I do think is a bit annoying is that we don't have any posters on the actual walls, which is a bit sad, I'll be honest. Now, if I, obviously check the difference between the cabs are very, very different. Well, they're not very different, they're the exact same, but they are different in a sense of they have different colours. So if we walk all the way over to our cab in Coach A, here we go, we can see it's a lovely green colour. Okay, remember this? Okay, I'm going to say it again, remember this one? And now look at this one. So it is different, not as in the colour though, because I might have gotten that wrong, but we can see that there is a flag up here. That's the only difference I can find. Okay, maybe there's no differences. I think, like, when I was watching a review on one of the Ambassadors videos, I believe they did say something different about the cab, but I think they were on about the ScotRail variant, so obviously there's a flag over here, and on the ScotRail variant there isn't. But, today we're at Derby, Platform 5, Platform 7, sorry. So let's take this Class 170, not Voyager, Jesus, Cross Country on a little ride. Let's just go to, where should we go to? Should we go to Attenborough? Go on then. Actually, no, let's go to Long Eaton. There we go. So let's close our door. Actually, no, that was open. Let's open up the doors on the side. We'll see if they make a different noise. Brilliant. Okay, now let's close them. Very nice, very nice. Now I'm just checking because obviously on the door panels we could see Coach A. Like, hang on, over here we could see like Coach A, Coach B, Coach C. But on the doors of the cross country one we can see Coach A, and then obviously Coach C. Where's Coach B? That's interesting. But yeah, so master key unlocked. Reverse it into forwards. Obviously it's both brake and reverser. I mean both brake and throttle. So let's, I suppose we have the green signal. Let's turn our headlights on and make sure our tail lights are off. Tail lights off, there we go. And now I suppose we're able to depart. Oh, my headlights and day running, there we go. So, oh, it says not in service. Can we change the destination blind or not? I don't think we can, no. Okay. So I suppose let's depart in 170.522. Here we go. Oh, hang on, forgot about the AWS. So AWS cuts in. I think I meant to do that. I can't remember. What was I meant to do that? Oh, that might be the issue. My door's open. Yes, there we go. Now we can go. Right. Okay, off we go now. Off we go. Let's go. I do like the sound of a Class 170's engines. They do sound very, very lovely indeed. They are just very nice and very calming to listen to. I don't know. I just like 170's, okay? And I love cross-country livery. They're just amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so the speed limit now goes up to 30-ish. I mean, the needle's a little bit further down than what 30 is, but okay. So, what have we got on these sidings? We've got a Euro Phoenix 37, as well as a Euro Phoenix 37, as well as some HSTs, and another HST power car. We've got Royal County of Berkshire, 47629, and a EWS 31. Beautiful. By the way, if you're asking how do I get this livery, it's a mod, okay? I just thought I'd mention that. Oh, here's our 170. I love it. I just love 170s. I'm sorry, I have to say it. They are beautiful. I don't know what's about them that are beautiful. Maybe it's just the sounds, but I love 170s. And I'm not going to stop saying that because they are magnificent. They're really easy to drive as well. As long as you don't have your door open. That's a big thing. Now, I'm debating on doing this full 6.9 miles until Long Eaton, or just going down to Spondon, which I think I'm just going to go down to Spondon for today. But whilst we're on the move, let's have a look at some of the textures. So, obviously we have very, I mean, you can see each individual pixel, which isn't the greatest, but that's okay, because obviously from afar it doesn't actually look that bad. And down here, like where obviously it would pick up all the dirt from high speed, you can see the weathering, which is very, very lovely. And on this yellow bit over here, which I'm not sure what it is. Is that like a snowplow or something? I'm not sure. Another thing I never noticed about 170s, their horns are down here. Which is interesting. And you have electrical hazard on the coupler. So I mean, how were you meant to see that? I mean, I don't think the couplers are electric, but then again they might be, because obviously it transfers power if you couple them up, so potentially, but it is. Right, so let's, obviously, by the way, if we press apostrophe, we have a hill start, which is pretty cool. I think that's on the ScotRail ones though, as well. So let's start slowing down, put brake into B2, which is brake 2, I'm fairly certain. Speed limit is 100. I don't think so, because we're stopping. Luckily, we do have the green signal. Contact signaler, yeah, proceeders in, procedure signals indicates. God, I feel like whenever I make the video, I can never speak, and I don't know why. I think it's just, I don't know. But anyways, here we come into Spondon Platform 1. Very, very lovely. Let's put a bit more braking on. I've just put it into emergency by accident, but that might actually be needed, because we're gonna spat. We only overshot a little bit. The entire train's at the platform. But anywho, guys, that has been the Class 170 review by, I believe it's Rivet Games. So not the most well-receiving developer, but it's okay, because I really have enjoyed this DLC. If you have enjoyed this DLC and this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I shall see you all in the next one, so have a wonderful day, my friends. I'm just checking on Steam if it is actually made by Rivet Games. Yeah, okay, Rivet Games, there you go. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, my friends, and bye for now.